Personally, for me, I I didn't know anything about perimenopause. I knew about menopause, but at the age of 45, I think this year, I I I just chanced upon an article that explained everything I was I was going through, you know, and that's when I started reading more.
So what are some of the things that you go through in perimenopause? I think.
So, I mean, for me, the biggest one was brain fog. I, for the life of me, couldn't understand why I was forgetting things. I would just lose myself in a conversation sometimes. I suddenly put on a lot of weight, aches and pains in my body. There was um, palpitations. That's a big one for me because it happened so badly for 3 months continuously. I actually went to a cardiologist to see if everything was okay. So, I mean, there are a bunch of symptoms. You know that you're going to go through hot flashes and all of that during menopause. Okay, we have a little bit of, we know about menopause, but we don't know that we're going to experience all of this before that as well, and for a few years before that. So, perimenopause was a new concept for me. And when I started talking about it, my girlfriends resonated with everything I was talking about because even they didn't know. So, I'm so glad that this generation is actually talking about stuff like this, you know.
And openly, and I think,
Openly,
and I mean, I would just like
exactly.
to involve the audience here. Raise your hand if you know what perimenopause is. Just got to know, right?
Very
And
few.
understand.
See?
And I think, and I was telling
There are
this funny.
about
I was,
10 hands.
10 hands, and I was telling
And
this
you
story
know-
backstage, and I think this is maybe a sign to me. Someone told me when I was like, oh, you know, I remember in like a throwaway comment I said, oh, maybe I'm perimenopause.